Late at night in Baton Rouge, Assistant U.S. Attorney Jamal Winslow was driving home after dinner with colleagues when flashing red and blue lights appeared in his mirror. He hadn't broken any laws, but he knew reason didn't always matter. Two officers, Driscoll and Kessler, approached. "Your tail light's out," Driscoll said. A lie. When Jamal calmly questioned the stop, the situation escalated. Driscoll yanked open the door, grabbed his wrist, and dragged him out. Kessler twisted his arm behind his back and cuffed him hard. "You're resisting," one said coldly. Rage and disbelief flooded Jamal. He'd prosecuted cases like this before. Now he was living one. Days later, Jamal sat in court, no longer the prosecutor, but the accused. The charges were false, yet the system moved forward as if truth didn't matter. Judge Holloway, stern and dismissive, presided over the case. Prosecutor Richard Calloway confidently painted Jamal as an aggressive driver who refused lawful orders. Jamal's overworked public defender objected, pointing out the missing body cam footage, but the judge brushed him off. The officer's words carried more weight than evidence, and Jamal could feel the machine of injustice turning against him.
When the officers testified, their lies flowed easily. Claims of fear and resistance. Jamal clenched his fists under the table, fighting to stay calm. Finally, his lawyer called him to the stand. Calloway questioned him with smug confidence, until Jamal interrupted. "Before we go any further, I should disclose something." He reached into his briefcase and pulled out his badge. "I'm Jamal Winslow, Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Southern District." The courtroom froze. The judge, the prosecutor, even the officers stared in shock. The balance of power shifted instantly. The judge hesitated, suddenly aware that a federal prosecutor had been assaulted and falsely charged. Calloway stammered. The officers stiffened, their composure cracking. Jamal calmly requested the dispatch call logs, knowing they would expose the lie about the taillight. The judge had no choice but to grant it. Outside the courtroom, a reporter had already started typing. Within hours, the story spread. A federal attorney wrongfully arrested by Baton Rouge police. By morning, the internet was ablaze. Protests had begun, and the system that once protected the guilty was under fire.
Under mounting pressure, the truth unraveled. Internal records leaked, old cases were re-examined, and the city was forced to confront years of misconduct. When Jamal returned to court, Judge Holloway looked shaken. "After reviewing the evidence," she said quietly, "the court finds the defendant not guilty." The officers' careers collapsed, and the case was sent for state review. Jamal didn't celebrate. This wasn't victory, just exposure. As cameras flashed and crowds cheered outside, he thought of all the people who never got this chance. One case wouldn't fix the system, but it had made the world stop and look. And that was where real change began.